Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So, you know what today is.
Oh shit! Get your towels ready, it's about to go down!
That's right, it is Yacht Rock Wednesday. And on this day, I like to do adult contemporary hits from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and they are normally of a Caucasian persuasion. Now, I am going to make 4 videos tonight, and I'm so happy that I can do so. Now, the last song that I chose is not from the 80s, technically, and I'll explain. The song that I'm doing is We've Got Tonight by Bob Seger. Now, he did the song and released it in 1978, and it did chart. Now, fast forward to 1983, and Kenny Rogers and Sheena Easton do the song, and it charts bigger than Bob Seger's. Now, the issue is that I prefer Bob Seger's over the Kenny Rogers and Sheena Easton. And I've said before, if I know it's a cover, I normally will play the original over the cover unless it's better. Now, you know, critically, people didn't like the Sheena Easton vocals on that. They said it was too screeching and it felt like nails on a chalkboard. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but, you know, being around in the 70s and hearing the original, it was nice to hear, you know, Kenny Rogers doing a duet, but I still prefer the Bob Seger version. Now, I want to show you something, and I want to put I'll do it like this. I want to put the albums side by side and see if you can notice something. Bob Seger spelled Tonite T-O-N-I-T-E, and when it was released by Sheena Easton and Kenny Rogers, they spelled Tonite T-O-N-I-G-H-T. I thought that was interesting because I pay attention to detail, and as I'm doing the research, I was like, hold on a second, they're spelled differently. So that was cool. So while I'm over here, let's take a look at what Bob Seger's version did on the charts. And Balamo, it went to number 31 in Australia, number 9 on the Canada Top Singles, number 6 on the Canada Adult Contemporary, number 12 in New Zealand, number 11 in South Africa, number 41 in the UK, number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 29 on the US Adult Contemporary, and number 11 on the US Cashbox. Now again, I did say the Sheena Easton Kenny Rogers version did chart higher. It made it to number 1 in certain countries, like Canada. It went to number 1 on the Canadian Adult Contemporary, Canada Country Tracks, number 1 on the Hot Country Songs, and number 2 on the Adult Contemporary. So it did do better, but again, I do prefer Bob Seger's version. If you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. So, without any further ado, here is Bob Seger and We've Got Tonight.
Here we go.
I know it's late, I know you're weary, I know your plans don't include me. Still here we are, both of us lonely, longing for shelter from all that we see. Why should we worry? No one will care, girl. Look at the stars, so far away. We've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? We've got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay? Deep in my soul, I've been so lonely. All of my hopes fading away. I've longed for love like everyone else does. I know I'll keep searching even after today. So there it is, girl. I've said it all time, and here we are, babe. What do you say? We've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? We've got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay? We've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? Let's make it last. Let's find a way. Turn out the light. Come take my hand now. We've got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay?
You know what? I will say one thing, and maybe it's me, and maybe I'll check afterwards, but the production, granted, the sound quality on this particular video wasn't the best, but the vocals sounded like I remember them, even the background vocals, but certain production quality as far as what I was hearing didn't sound necessarily 70s, it sounded 80s. Now granted, like I said, it's, was released in 1978. I don't know, maybe because I could tell the clips from the video were taken, like some were from late 70s and some look like they were from the 80s, and it looks like the video was made in the 80s. So I don't know. And as well, when I pull it up here, as far as this particular video, Tonite is spelled T-O-N-I-G-H-T. So somebody's fucking with me. For real. Because I really don't know how it's really supposed to be spelled. I kind of, in a lot of ways, trust Wikipedia. But, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. You let me know. You know, is this the right version? Is it spelled T-O-N-I-T-E or T-O-N-I-G-H-T, or does it really matter? I don't know. If you are still here, I thank you very much. Oh, I forgot to talk about the song. The song and lyrics, you know, this is just... The reason why I prefer this version is there's a tenderness to his voice and the way he presents it, because even though he can belt it out in certain parts and you have the backing vocals and gives it this feel, all of a sudden he'll break it down and it's like a tender moment between two people, and it's like, look, we got tonight, who needs tomorrow? Let's make it last. Let's find a way. It's just that tenderness. Here we are, both of us lonely. You know, this is just like, why should we be lonely? Why don't we just, you know, don't go home? Why don't you just stay? It's just a great song. If you are still here now, I thank you for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.